Hey everybody, this is Ilea. Welcome back, my love bugs, and welcome my viewers, my returning viewers. You still haven't hit that subscribe button, hit the subscribe button. But we're gonna move on anyway. Look, y'all, I really need you all to be a little more respectful starting today. Really just sit down and take a look in the mirror. Sit down. Go buy a mirror if you have to, and talk to yourself and say, Self, have I been productive in this world? Have I added anything to the universe? Have I added anything to my family dynamics? Have I been productive in all that I say and do? Have I shown myself to have class, or shown myself to be hard and nasty and disgusting? Or have I just sat idly by and watched the world tear people up? And I really want to say something, but I'm too afraid to say it because I feel like I'm going to get the backlash. Guess what? I did that. Been doing that. I made changes in my life so that way I could be a better, productive, high value woman that do not look down my nose or have people looking up my nose because I got my nose in the air and I think I'm better than everybody. I never thought that about myself. People also thought that I had low self-esteem, thought I had, low on my luck. No, I hated this world and I still don't like this world. I love the people, but I don't like the way you all act. And it makes it hard for someone and people like me productive in this world because you don't accept us to be who we are. We accept y'all to be who you are, no matter if it's good or bad. We try to correct you, but you call us crazy. Insane. You don't know what we go through. I know what you go through. I lived every bit of what you all been through and did some. But I cannot sit back and hold a chip on my shoulder for an experience that I could teach somebody else to be able to get past. You don't want to listen to nobody like me. But you listen to Kevin Samuels and took everything that he said as assault to the American black woman. Not African American black women, just America's black women, colored women. Women who run around with chips on their shoulders, expecting some rich man to come along and say, hey, I would like to have you as my wife. Don't know high value, rich man want no hardcore chip on the shoulder, think they deserve it because of the way they carry themselves through the crap that they've been through. They did it by themselves and they hurt by people that wasn't there for them. We came in this world by ourselves. And it's up to us as individuals to go and be productive. Add a mark to this world and leave a legacy behind for generations. Not just your family, but generations thereafter. If you're running around here and you hate everybody, your actions speaks like you hate everybody. You run around with bonnets on and pajamas on. You got your see-through outfit on, showing skin, shaking your butt, drunk all the time. What rich 6, 7, 8 figure man gonna want you? They're looking at you. Like you looking at them. Like you're chasing them. Okay, so some of you guys don't even think. I'm going to keep it all the way 100 on this one. Some of you guys out here, your self-esteem is so low that you don't mind being who you are. And you have a chip on your shoulder. Don't care if you are productive. Don't care if a rich man see you or not. Don't care if a man see you at all. Who wants to live like that? I don't want to live like that. I don't want to live with a cat and a dog for the rest of my life. Or 3 cats and a dog for the rest of my life by myself. I don't want to be sad and depressed. I don't want to live the next 50 plus years of my life sad, depressed, over shit I can't change. So what? My mom raised me to be a trophy wife. I hated every bit of trying to be a trophy wife. I purposely gained weight and I leveled myself down because of her doing that to me. She used to set me up with baseball players and basketball players, people that had class about themselves. But then what you didn't realize and what I've been through, a lot of them were pervs. So it scared me. I had no experience in that matter. So when I had my first bad experience with a high value man, I leveled myself down. And that's what some of us women do. I don't care if you're black, white, or Hispanic, whatever the case may be. When your first experience with a high level man or woman is very, very tainted and it is a bad experience, I had a very bad experience. And it caused me to level myself down. My mother knew that there was a quality in me and she tried to raise me in the proper way. I went to etiquette school. I did all of that. I ignored it. Because of the first experience with a high level man. So when I was so afraid and so upset over, because I wasn't even having sex at the time. And these men that she was setting me up with, oh my God. I wasn't ready. So when you're scarred in that way, and you know that you value yourself that you value yourself, but you level yourself down so that way you wouldn't have to experience the bad experience I experienced. I was dating someone here that was he was a nice guy at first. He showed me a really nice time. He bought me things and we went places. We wined and dined, man. Bought me the nastiest wine I ever tasted in my entire life. But I was young. I didn't understand. You know what I'm saying? My mom might have introduced me, and because I didn't pay a lot of attention to all that she was doing, I hated every bit of it. I'm not even going to lie after that experience. I went along with it at first. I'm not going to lie about that. I went along with it at first. Because the way she explained it to me, she actually used the fact that I'm light-skinned, I'm multiracial, I'm still a black girl, but I'm multiracial. I have light eyes, I'm light-skinned. She had colorism all over it, okay? I dealt with a lot of colorism, okay? The guys I was dating that were blue-collar guys, she hated them. And they were dark-skinned. And she told me one day, I don't want no dark-skinned grandbabies. Not one of my daughters Two, I got two. But none of them are dark. And none of my grandbabies are dark. So if she was here today, she would be so proud that I did not have a dark-skinned baby. Because I like dark-skinned men. Darker skinned men. I don't say dark skinned men. I like darker than me men. Okay? So I leveled myself down on my own. That was a conscious decision. I made myself the image that is so hard to get away from now. I like being a big girl though. I do. I'm not gonna lie. I just want to be a healthy BBW, And I still have those quality type men coming for me. I still do because of the the way that I'm building my business right now. I got to meet more of the quality men that I need to have in my life. Okay, so I apologize. I had to pause. Grandbaby is it's not even 7 o'clock in the morning. She's up early. Oh, excuse me. She's up early and um she's ready to eat breakfast already. And it's light outside and everything. But I'm gonna go ahead and take care of my granddaughter, make sure she eat her breakfast and stuff. But you all got to understand there's so many levels of what Kevin Samuels is saying, and we have to be in accountability for our own selves. Sit back and reflect off your life. Get that mirror or stand in the mirror. You don't have to go buy one. Just go stand in a mirror and talk and have a conversation with self. Give yourself affirmations of greatness. But at the same time, while you're doing that, because a lot of you guys give affirmations of greatness to yourselves, but you don't add to that at all. You just say the words and the meaning just falls void. So I am not going to level myself down. Never, ever again. I have some high value quality men who respect me. I don't get into, letting them buy me gifts and stuff like that. I'm not that woman, okay? I'm not trying to, be no clout chaser or I'm very discreet in all that I do. I'm very discreet and private in all that I do. Everybody does not need to know what my right hand to my left hand is doing, okay? If I divulge information, it's only because it's going to help you get somewhere in life. I choose to struggle until the right high quality man comes, and I have him now. But I'm only letting him do but so much because of the fact that he's a high value man and I'm not a gold digger. I'm not a gold digger. So when we get to saying I do, he knows that I'm saying God, I do to loving each other, having that level of understanding. We became friends. We did the whole courting thing. We're doing that now. I don't have the ring on my finger. I live in a bad area of Ohio, East Cleveland, or no less. Okay? There is not a rich person in here in this city. We the brokest city in the United States. We're high on the range. But guess what? I'm not there. I'm not a part of where I was raised. I don't let my environment dictate what kind of person I am. The relationship I have with God, the spirituality that I hold, and the level that I hold my self-esteem to will only draw what you bring to the table of who you are. And if you run around here with a chip on your shoulder, blaming everybody for everything that happened to you, and you can't reach up out of the ground and become that diamond in the rough, You'll never find what you need. Not what you want. You'll never find what you need. Because what you want follows up behind what you need first. And what you need in your life is a spiritual life. You need a good life. You need to stop thinking less of yourself or too high of yourself with the lesser esteem that you have for yourself. Self-esteem is everything. And if you hide behind being a bitch, so let me get up out of here. My granddaughter keep bothering me. It's amazing how you guys are so willing. Again, my granddaughter and my son are going at it again about stuff that they shouldn't even be going at each other about. But whatever, however, in closing, I'm just going to close this out. I'm going to find a way to do my quotes of, my intros and stuff, and my quotes of my outros. But I don't like your ways. It actually makes me. Why is. I'm going to go ahead and change the way I do my intros and stuff. I'm sorry, I had to pause again. But I'm going to change a little bit of everything around. I can't fit anybody's shoes, much less Kevin Samuels. And I'm not going to try to copy anything that he has done in his channel. But, or what he's done throughout his lifetime. But I'm going to tell you this. We need to change our ways. I told you I am a generational curse breaker. And I'm trying to change a lot of these men and women out here that was raised and misguided and have miscommunication and miseducation. Okay, so we got to do better out here. All you leaders out there, y'all need to get back to giving hardcore pressure to people and start censoring television and YouTube platforms like this, social media platforms like this. And we need to be ticketed, or I think I'm going to start writing some legislation for being censored, because now we have a generation that's coming up and they're acting worse than us. You want to call yourself modern? Well, guess what? What are our futures looking like right now? Our children don't even want to take care of us. Our grandchildren, especially especially if you're 50 something and better, and you got grandchildren. They don't even want to wash a dish, much less take care of you. So when they're sitting up there and letting social media be their babysitter, there's a problem. There's a problem. And now we are having children that are social media friendly at birth, and then able to work a phone so good at 2 years old. It's ridiculous. Know how to make TikToks already. I got a 5-year old that know how to do a TikTok. I didn't know nothing about TikTok until my daughters was all into social media like that. I found out about the Snap and all that. It's just amazing. It's amazing how I kept up with the times like my grandmother taught me. I kept up with the times. I'm very tech savvy. I'm super smart. And, a lot of people think that because I have my views the way that I have them and I talk the way that I do, that I'm crazy because I'm not like you. I tried. It didn't work. I tried to be mean and cantankerous. I tried to be, uh, I tried to be y'all. It don't fit my bill. And a lot of you guys out there that's being mean and being cantankerous, y'all don't even look right. Can't even find what you're looking for acting like that. And you're still lonely, you're still bitter. You're getting bitter and more bitter when time go by because you want to change your ways, but you feel like you got to keep your guard up in this steel wall. And then you want to make men miserable with this? You got some good fathers out here that want to be with their kids, and you won't even allow them to be with their kids because you don't want them around other women. You don't want them. Um, um, you want the government to give you the money when, in fact, they were giving you cash money up front, but it wasn't enough for you. So you went to the state, and guess what? And the state took your money. What you thought you was getting as um okay, let me give you a prime example. I was supposed to be getting $1,000 a month from my first baby daddy, my husband. He was my husband. We were divorcing. Okay, so um, I was supposed to get $1,000 a month, and out of that $1,000, because I was on assistance, um, I got like $500 a month. The rest of it had to go to the state. So when you are mean and cantankerous and you think that you're going to get all this money out of this low income man, this low value man, you know what you're doing to him? You're raping him of life. Because I got friends of mine right now who are low value men and they are good fathers and they're held against their will because the woman is so mad and upset because they couldn't have what they want with this low value man because you had raped them through the coals and he can't, he don't have a stable place to live and he jumping from one place to another, getting evicted out of other places because he can't keep his income bracket high enough to live for himself as well because you're so hateful, you're so mean. These kids need to be helped. They need both parents to help you as a single mother who put yourself out there to be a single mother in the first place without waiting to be married and making children in that order. So when you make those kind of uh, bad decisions, you get bad results. I was supposed to be off of here, y'all. I really was. I keep finding more and more things to talk about that Kevin Samuels spoke of. And y'all hated him. You're tap dancing. Pink Book Lessons had it right. I can't say y'all tap dancing. Y'all can't say, y'all, no. Y'all know how to do the hoochie mama dance, though. Y'all know how to switch that booty like a stripper. Yeah. So while y'all doing that on his grave, he's sitting back up there in the clouds, talking about it didn't bother me then, and it don't bother me now. Y'all made me money, I got my money, and y'all still broke. Even though he can't take it with him, none of us could take what we did with us. But we leave behind a legacy. We leave behind a legacy, and guess what? Y'all made that man rich off of y'all hatred. Where my haters at? I want to get rich off of y'all. Where they at? Come on. I love haters. They make me better every day. Yeah. Believe me, they've been on my page. They've been on my channel. I just don't let you all see them first. Yeah, I delete them. It don't bother me. I don't even respond to some of that mess. I don't respond to none of it, to be absolutely honest, because I know who I am. I know what my DNA leads me to. I know what my fingerprint is. And all I got to do is listen to my spiritual self. And guess what? God is going to direct my path. Amen. Amen.